They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Falcons ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UCLA Bruins offense takes the field. They'll give it to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Running to Green. Turning it on. At the 30. 10. Touchdown, UCLA. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Air Force Falcons offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense...
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bruins.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The toss sweep to the right. space at the 25. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The sure hands, it's Clinton. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. He wants to throw it. He's got him. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Falcons will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Power football with the run. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Just. We're looking for it. He's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. On the move. Across the 25, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How about that for efficiency on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a...
Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. On the run, still looking. Short gain on the play before he slides. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He wants to change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. There he goes! And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Looking down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Bruins are on the move. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He'll ride his man on the option.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Second down, they'll go to the air, using the back as a receiver on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the left side. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run.
Going for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Touchdown! They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. A 1st down for the offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Looking to throw again. Quarterback adapting. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't...
And they will score. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. Touchdown! Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break.
And he makes the catch inside the 25.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Wide out trying to get it. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Buying some time as he moves left. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that 3rd.
Going for the goal line. And the Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Bruins have moved it inside the 20. Handoff from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds. The clock. UCLA. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Down. Trying the left side. This time they stop him behind.